Okay, we got first look. We've got a new we've got some news about the Santa Clauses. We'll start with that first. We've got some news about the Santa Claus season 2 as well, which we'll discuss in this video. If you want to see my other video of season 2, go check it out before you see this one. So we've got a little bit of an update. Not as much as we've got a couple of little updates, but not big updates. There's no trailer just yet, which we'll talk about later on in the video. So I say movie, like what? So anyway, I was scrolling on Instagram, on my iPad, and I'm like, oh hey, there's a personal photo of the characters. You got Scott, you got Carol, you got Cal, because I CJ, don't know why, maybe because they sound the same, and then you got Sandra. And there's a season 1 photo of first look of all the characters. Now you don't see the other characters here, but you just get the main 4 that we focus on in the series as well. And I love this first look photo. When I first saw it, like, oh my god, that looks so good. I like how we'll talk about the clothing in depth later on, but I just want to say, if you haven't seen season 1, I suggest you go check it out, even though it's not Christmas, of course. But the costume design, whoever did the costume design, is such a genius, because the way you get to see them in their clothing, like, oh my god, it's like Christmas themed. Like, you've got stripes, you got checkers. You got like all these kind of different clothing, which we see in season 2 of the characters as well. But like the little details and how they're trying to match, because they're at the North Pole basically, and you want to, have the clothing to match, that. So I thought that was very clever. And also in season 1, that's the exact same thing, but not as much as this, as well. So we're going to talk about, like I said, the clothing in depth as well. I want to start off saying that Cal and Sandra look a little bit older here. The actors who play them, I wouldn't say they were kids. I think they're like teenagers probably. So they've changed a bit, not as much. I mean, Elizabeth has changed so much. It's incredible. I wonder how old she is here. I'm guessing because, what is it? Was she 13 or 14? I think she was a teenager. In the season 1. But she's obviously has grown up a bit. So I'm guessing maybe 15 or 16, maybe even 14, because it looks like she's grown up a bit since we last saw her as well. I think she was a lot younger in season 1, I think. Probably like, 13, 14 maybe. Not even younger, but And it reminds me of like Disney Channel stars. How Disney Channel stars sort of like, kind of like, with Sky Jackson and Jay Ortega, you see them as really little kids, like, and when you see them grow up, like, oh my god, this is such amazing, because they grow up eventually. So that's interesting. So Sandra has changed a lot, and she's grown up more. So we'll see how that ties in the show as well, in some capacity as well. She looks great. I think her hair's a little bit longer. You can't really tell because her hair's kind of covered up with the jacket, so you can't tell because I think her hair was a little bit shorter. She's got a bit of a blowout, which is fantastic. She's like, ooh, look at this blowout on my hair. So I like the blowout. It looks really nice, really touching as well. And also, I think in season 1 she was wearing braces. I'm not sure if you caught this, like, oh hey, she's wearing braces. And in some of the interviews she did with her dad, because her dad is Tim Allen, of course, you don't really see her wear braces. So I guess maybe filming she had braces on, and then afterwards she got them out. So I don't think she's wearing braces here. So she looks really good. I love the style. I love how they're in the snow. We don't have snow here, so I was like, oh my god, snow! Yay! It's very Christmassy. This shot is very Christmassy with all the family as well. And also, I like how the son and the father is sort of matching with, like, is it plaid? I said checkers before. Is it plaid, that style? I've got plaid t-shirts. I think you've seen me wear them in a couple of videos. I love plaid. I love the design. I love, like, the plaid, even though I think Scott's is more like a jacket, I think. Is it? It looks like a jacket, but I like how they're matching. That's funny, and that's hilarious, but also so cute as well. I also like Sandra's jacket with the stripes. I love stripes as well. I'm a big fan of stripes. Plaid and stripes, definitely, yes. I love that. I'm not polka dots though. I don't like polka dots though. I used to, but not anymore. So yeah, and also you've got you've got Carol sitting on sitting on some wood. It looks like. Why are the other three characters standing up and she's not? Maybe I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, so I like how she's wearing a red jacket. Now I don't have the exact same jacket like her, but I do have a big, really red. I've got like a really big, dark red jacket that I wear every winter as well. You probably don't see me. You haven't probably seen me wear it, but that's like my all-time favorite jacket I wear every time during winter. So yeah, so I like her jacket. I love her beanie as well. That's so cute as well. I think she had the beanie in season 1 as well. Come to think of it as well. Yeah, she doesn't have much. It's a blur. Did she cut her hair recently? It looks like in that shot she's cut her hair. I prefer it long. You know how like sometimes people just cut their hair for no reason and it's like, it doesn't feel well. Doesn't look right. So yeah, I prefer her long hair. Her long hair is gorgeous. So yeah. So that this personal photo looks fantastic. It looks really, really good. I'm happy. I'm very, very happy with this as well. So yeah, so also we've got a little bit, we've got some other, also, before we get to the next part, also, there was also another now I'm not sure if you'll call this a first look photo, but I saw it on the internet, surrounded by the internet. Surrounded, where the heck did I get from? I don't know. I saw that circling around the internet. There you go. So that's circling around the internet, and it's Gabriella Iglesias, if I pronounce that right, in his form of Kris Kringle. Now I'm not sure if this is real or not. I'm not sure, but it looks real. If it wasn't a first look photo, then why would they include it? I don't know. Maybe it just got spilled out on. Maybe it just got leaked. Maybe that's what it is, because it looks real. It looks decent. I know if it's a fake when I can see it, but I think this is real. It looks really good. You know, kind of reminds me of, beach Santa. You know, we've got because we have summer here when it's Christmas, so it reminds me of, have you seen those pictures of, Santa Claus being on the beach? Reminds me of that. And also kind of reminds me of Tim Allen when he went to Florida or California in one of the episodes to see Charlie, and he's like, all beachwear, and I thought that was a nice touch to that as well. So it looks great. I hope it's real. I hope it's not fake. I hope this is real design. If I'm not, I'm going to be so disappointed. But it looks real. It looks real to me. So yeah. Okay, so anyway, as I was going to say before, so there has been some news that not only Gabriella Iglesias and Eric Starstreet have been cast from season 2 of the Santa Clauses as well, but also Tracy Morgan has just been announced to play the Easter Bunny. Now, if you don't know who the Easter Bunny is, the Easter Bunny appeared in the second movie and the third movie with all the other characters as well. Like, you got Mother Nature, you got the Tooth Fairy, you've got Sandman, you've got Cupid. So the real question is, will we get to see the Tooth Fairy, the Mother Nature, Father Time, forgot to mention him, Cupid, or the other characters be in season 2? I'd love to see Aisha Tyler again. I think she did a really good job as Mother Nature, although I didn't really care for her appearance. I'm like, excuse me, I want to focus on Santa Claus, not these other characters. So yeah, so they were as present in the third movie, which I was happy, because I'm like, I want to focus on Santa, not these, what do they call it? I don't know what you call it. The guy, I don't know what you call it. The Guardians or something like that. So yeah, so I don't know if we'll get to see them, because it was announced that he'll just be in a little cameo. Now, I'm not sure how they're going to do this, because we've got CGI available now. Back then, the CGI, if you've seen the Easter Bunny from the Santa Claus movies, it wasn't the greatest, but they did their best. So I'm not sure if it's going to be in a full bunny suit. I think if that's the case, that would just creep me out. Or maybe they'll use motion capture. Maybe they'll do that. Maybe they'll use motion capture, because CGI has changed and evolved over the years, so maybe they'll do that. We'll see what they come up with. I'm curious to see how he fits into this. Because the plot has something to do with the Easter Bunny, so I'm curious. I'm curious. We have no news updates on, anything yet, or trailer, so yeah. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so if you haven't heard, America, I'm not sure if you guys are in America, but America has a huge writer's strike, and I've doing a VFX strike. I heard about the other day about the Marvel. Is it Marvel VFX team going on strike? I heard something like that. So they're in the process of going on strike, and I heard it might end till what, next year, which is ridiculous. So even though I think this came, I'm not sure if this will be affected by this. Although I heard there was another article saying that they just wrapped season 2 before this happened. So maybe there's a chance. Maybe there's a chance it will come out this year. Like, I don't know if it'll come out this year. I think it's very unlikely, but we'll see. Because they're very quick on it. Also, early bird's ability to start, and they also wrapped before this as well, so they're good to go. So production stuff, it was finished. It was a production, like I said earlier on, but they've just wrapped filming it. So we'll see what they come up with. I'm not sure if it'll come out this year. I'm not sure. But we'll see what Disney does with this going forward as well. So, those are my thoughts on the Santa Clauses Season 2. What do you think of this as well? You know, usually when it's a first look photo, when they give a first look photo, usually they would announce a trailer. So we'll see if they we'll see if they put a trailer up. We'll see if they announce a trailer anytime soon. Because usually when there's a first look photo, they usually announce a trailer or a trailer is coming. So we'll see. I'll keep an eye on it for you guys. But yeah, because this comes out on Christmas, and the teaser trailer did come out early November, so that would be the estimate time for this if they did come out this year. So anyway, so let me know what you guys like. Look, I guys to Miller's video, guys. Also, you can follow me on Instagram and also check out my other videos as well.